Okay, board discussion minutes.
Timberlake has to go to Dana tomorrow.
Yeah. Motion for minutes. And adjourn. Oh, can we adjourn?
Yeah. No, it's the payroll first, then we can adjourn. Please, 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 please.
Okay, payroll warrants.
Make everything is signed.
Anyone wants for payment?
Nope.
So on these, you gonna wait on those or?
No, you could send.
Okay.
I had to think, sorry.
Who's Andrew's?
He's the one that's taken over, Pee-wee's.
Oh, okay. All right, gotcha.
He, works for the city. Really good.
Orange over.
He, I don't know if he's got all of his licensing done, so he's still doing it just with his name on it, but, and he's still working for the city. I haven't got the card back on FMLA yet on Rick, and his last day to turn it in is the 26th. Would you like me to send that again, or just send a reminder letter?
Send a reminder, I guess.
Morning. He hasn't answered any of American Fidelity's calls to get his option period done. He did answer mine to get his payroll done. Well, did Earl like his meal?
Oh, yeah. Yeah.
I didn't know that he restored cars. I'm kind of interested. He says, "We'll call you and come up and see him."
That's all he does.
I have my great grandpa's Model T in my yard. It's just a shell, and But I only have 3 tires. He says, do they look like this? And he showed me a picture, and I'm like, oh, yeah. And he says, well, I got 8 of them. I said, how much? He says, they're on vehicles. I'm like, well, how much you sell them for? And he says, the vehicle or the tire? So then he had to show me all of his toys.
This one? This
It is a blanket, yeah.
Oh,
Yeah, sorry. That was my confusion.
yeah, I'll see what what's wrong with it.
Yep.
We've been doing daily, so I didn't think that.
Well, I think we changed it because that was the days that you guys went down and then they didn't have them, so you come back and then the next day, so we just changed it to a blanket due to that.
My body knows. Purchase order.
We have blankets from District 1, 2, 3, Fairgrounds, EMS, and the Sheriff. Am I thinking?
Road crossings, disaster discovery, recovery plan, and pandemic events for Alfalfa County.
I had Kelsey look through it. I didn't have anybody else look through it, but I think I got all the changes made. Just sign anywhere up on front. Yeah, you guys can sure look through it. We may take another officer meeting next year and go through it after we made the changes and stuff, but at least it's in play now.
Motion.
Yep.
I'll second. State aid project, third bridge approach plans, tile sheet for District 2 over Cottonwood Creek. Sign yours.
Yeah, right in that little square.
No. Motion for the state aid project. Second. Purchase car payment approval form for Alfalfa County for July, August, and October.
I'm horrible at remembering all of this stuff, so I just did it all at once. I do already take the statements to Kelsey, and she is very good at helping me make sure that they clear.
American Fidelity Section 125 Flexible Benefit Plan for 2026.
This is exactly like it was last year, except for, the date change, everything else is exactly the same on it.
She's signed out here.
Yes.
Make a motion for American Fidelity.
Second, benefit plan. Okay. County Assessor's website.
I just wanted to put a few things out for you guys because I'm not sure what direction to go. When we went to conference, it was told to us that our website would be shut down. LaToya noticed that right away. The website is provided to us by CLGT. Before we got onto the new software, they charged us $1,000 a year for a website. Since 2020, they haven't charged us for the website. They've just provided one, but we've switched websites like 3 different times. Whatever the issue is, I didn't get to have a voice on shutting it down. They just kind of shut it down. There is a temporary ability for us to get back on the one we were on, and that's going to cost us $25 a month, but it's very temporary. CLGT is supposed to be working up another alternative. We don't know what a projection date for that is going to be. There are very few counties that rely solely on the free website from CLGT. Most of them contract out. Those contracts are not necessarily cheap. I've talked to one just to get an idea. I really like the website that Garfield County does. They have a really nice one, and Grant County and Major County use a different website if you want to look at any of those. But what that would cost us to get into a paid vendor situation would be about a $5,000 to $6,000 setup fee, which I have in my cash account. But the annual contracts for those are going to be under $8,000, 8 to 10 maybe. And I just don't know if you guys feel like that's a utilization for our patrons to try to work that into my budget for next year, and we just have a solid vendor that isn't going to go up and down and up and down. But I know when you talk budget, it's very expensive, and I can definitely do the temporary thing as long as we can. But if we want to set up with something that's more permanent that we have more control over, like I said, I would happily use my cash account this year. It just won't sustain it year after year. I could probably do 2 or 3 years, but I just don't want to get into a vendor situation where the county doesn't see a need for it. So I'm just kind of looking for you guys to discuss how you feel about it. Because it would get to be an expense for the county down the road. So
The temporary one, can you do that like right now?
yes, I put a PO on for that.
Okay. I'll have to just discuss it with you a little bit more.
But if I want to go out on like bids, we can do that and look at different vendors, but there is an upkeep cost to that. And I don't know if I should go ahead and get that process started.
I don't have any idea on this temporary deal, how long they're gonna let you use it.
No, that's the thing, is I don't know how long I can stay on it. I don't know how long CLGT is going to take to come up with an alternative. Where CLGT has provided a website for years, and we've gone through so many different changes there, the stability would be nice, but we would be paying for it. So if we want to just go with the ebbs and flows, we can continue to do that. I don't know. I know that LaToya uses it. I don't know, I know that the AEC uses it when they're looking at ownerships for putting liens on new air conditioners, so AEC Services uses it. I know that insurance companies use it like crazy. I know that my real estate agents use it like crazy because they've been calling since it's been down. So I think different people have used it just on a personal basis. I know that different residents up at Burlington have said that they would even pay for a subscription, but that's not a capability from anything that I have seen. But I've had one guy say, you ought to just charge it. And I was like, I can't build my own website and then build that into it. So, so I do know different residents have used it. So, but I'd be happy to start the bid process.
It doesn't hurt just to do that part. We don't- If we're not comfortable yet, then we'll just hold off for a minute as long as we got the temporary one.
Okay. Okay.
That's,
Yeah.
we'll at least now have an idea what the numbers are gonna be, for sure.
Okay.
Well, what do you think?
Works for me.
Okay. Anything else?
Nope, just wanted to
Okay.
let you guys know where I was at on that.
Okay. Thank you. County's portion of assessor's visual inspection budget.
Make a motion for the second inspection budget.
Transfer from District 3 M&O to District 2, 435, poly pipe.
Oh, I'll make a motion. Right here. To approve change from.
One second. Any unforeseen business?
Move adjourned.
One second.